God damn it, I can't get the fucking volume up. Let me turn this.
Be patient.
The fuck is the volume?
Be patient,
I can't.
everybody.
I can't hear you. Wait a minute. Back that up.
Here's an intro for your show. Welcome to Monday Night Rahh, where T-kizzel and Marcus Sykes, the one and only Black Jesus the Antichrist, bring you the hottest topics and thought-provoking discussions. This week, we dive deep into the question everyone's asking, is Kamala Harris black?
Did I hear that?
We'll also discuss Dr. Umar, Prince Charming, modern black music culture, back-to-school topics, and Halloween costumes. Buckle up and get ready for an uncensored, no-holds-barred conversation. You don't want to miss this. How's that?
Happy Monday. Yeah, I know everybody, man. Today was one of those days where you woke up and you saw maybe life going up in a puff of smoke. You know, you saw, your life savings kind of evaporate.
Okay, damn. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Here. We're gonna do it again.
We're gonna do it again?
God damn it, man! Fuck that shit. Just go ahead and hit these motherfuckers. That shit fucked up.
Yeah, listen, everybody. Hey, welcome back, everybody. This is Monday Night Rahh, the number one hottest podcast on Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm T-kizzel.
T-kizzel and the
Marcus
goddamn
Sykes, the president of the United States.
That's right, president of the goddamn United States, bitch.
And after, you woke up, it was quite a doozy this week. It wasn't a Monday like the usual. You saw your life savings evaporate, and the only thing that was going to get you back to feeling good about the situation was the possible presidency of Marcus Sykes and a word from the greatest social commentators on the internet, T-kizzel and Marcus Sykes.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty
then.
Yeah. In particular, there's some things going on. I don't know. Does anybody know what to do? Is Bidenomics is so crazy. Who cares though, man? Because at the end of the day, your vote isn't going to have as much an impact as if you vote for him. Man, I'm telling you, man, over the last week, I started really reconsidering. You know what? Maybe I ain't going to, potentially vote for Kamala or Trump. I think the best candidate is actually ultimately Marcus.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
I am the best candidate. You know what I'm saying? You understand, ladies and gentlemen? I am the best candidate. And I elect myself, goddammit. I am the goddamn president of the United States. And and what we do on this show, Marcus Sykes, Black Jesus, the Antichrist, and T-kizzel right here, we get deep up in the motherfucking game of life. Mm-hmm. And we tell it how it is.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, motherfucker.
That's right.
We finna tell you exactly how this shit go.
Yeah.
And it ain't going too well.
Hell nah.
Not in 2024.
Uh-uh.
You got a bunk-ass motherfucking Donald Trump and a bunk-ass Kamala Harris running for president and a bunk-ass president named, what's his name?
Joe
Biden. Biden by the law ass.
By the way, you think some of these candidates like Joe Biden, do you think that's a deep fake? Do you think that's an AI system?
A deep fake?
Yeah.
What do you saying? What do you mean deep fake?
You know what I'm saying? It's like a deep fake is some type of just like intelligence that looks like Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
they could do you like that. They could do me like that. We could, we could take some type of human.
Oh, you talking about like a video of a deep, like a videotaped deep fake, motherfucker?
Yeah, that could be part of it. But see, the thing is, it could be like, dude, these costumes are so advanced, man. Like
right?
the Secret Service and the CIA, they have technology where they can take me, right? They can take my body, and they could put literally, if they wanted to, I could get a Marcus Sykes mask and I would put it on and y'all wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But maybe for the height, you know what I'm saying? That would look different. Some people were saying that was Biden, that was actually a somebody was wearing a mask. That wasn't the real Joe Biden.
I ain't faking shit though.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? When I send bitches pictures
Oh, yeah?
I send pictures of my motherfucking dick. That motherfucker be big as hell. That shit ain't fake, bitch. That's some real dick right there, bitch. That's real shit. Hey, if y'all ladies want to see some big dick, hit your boy up. You know what I'm saying? Inbox me. I'm gonna show you some dick. Goddamn it! I'm gonna show you more dick you ever seen in your goddamn life.
Ain't that illegal?
Sending dick pics?
Uh-huh.
Hell no. If so, then I'm a motherfucking felon. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in jail, nigga.
I guess it's illegal whenever you send it unsolicited, right?
I mean, it's not illegal unless it's a kid.
Dude,
if it's a baby, you know what I'm saying? You sending pictures and stuff like that. If you receive that shit, you going to jail.
Dude, I think it is illegal.
It's illegal. Like if a kid take a picture of themselves, that's called child porn. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been kids that went to jail because they told another kid to send them some naked pics, and yeah, that's illegal, bro.
Oh yeah.
So a kid got in trouble for getting pictures from another kid because it doesn't matter that you're a kid. That's still considered child porn. So no, you know what I'm saying? Kids ain't got no business doing that. You know what I'm saying? Right. They need to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got to start watching these phones and making sure these kids is not finna, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff they ain't got no business doing. Cause they gonna end up in jail. This little boy that did that, he was 16.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and it's crazy though, man. But Marcus is running on this constitutional AI. Tell the audience again what it is. They probably want to know what is your campaign about? Because this week I saw you were actually on YouTube again putting out the presidential campaign messages. You was shirtless in your presidential campaign. You was wearing tights in your campaign and the crown, and that looks very sensational to people. But they're like, they if you stop there, what do you think? What do you think people are gonna say if they sit there? They're gonna say, what would they say?
What do you mean stop there?
If they stop there and don't listen to the message, what do you think they're gonna think? Oh, this guy says he's running for president, but look at this guy.
No, it ain't no thinking about it.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm actually motherfucking running. You know what I'm saying? If you look me up on that motherfucking FEC website,
right,
you're going to say Marcus Sykes running with the Populist Party. I went back with the same shit that I had last time.
What I'm saying is tell the audience what it is that your message is, because like you're doing the campaign again. The thing that you're not doing this time is the swastika thing. No.
It's actually in the video. If you see it, it's in the side of the video. That's the sign.
You know what? Hey, we should bring that shit up, man. You should play the fucking the song, man.
What song?
And all worlds will join. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Which I'm still working on, like the how I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, like present the situation. Uh-huh. I'm still working on it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's kind of like with this show. You know what I'm saying? That shit eventually builds and builds and builds. But you know what I'm saying? But wait a minute. Let's get on these topics. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on these topics in the situation. Okay, so is Kamala black?
Is Kamala black?
Is Kamala black? Is this bitch black or not? That's a good question.
Because this week it was Donald Trump. He questioned this. I didn't know she was black. I thought this whole time she was Indian, and then the last few years she wants to say that she's a black person.
Kamala is. What do you think? You think Kamala's black?
Yeah, I think she's black.
You think she's black?
Mm-hmm. But my problem with Kamala though is here's what I do know about Kamala. She was an AKA. Right, Alpha Kappa Alpha, which is one of the preeminent black sororities. A few weeks ago here in Dallas, she was actually one of the speakers, because there was a convention here in Dallas. Like in the AKAs, I think I met a few of them. They told me that they was like 30, 40, 50,000 sorority convention for a whole week. And it happened to be that Kamala showed up and she gave a speech. She gave a speech that was about a 10 minute long speech. That's what I heard. She came by, swing through. But she was talking about, we're gonna make some change.
Well, you know what I'm saying? She was talking about some black bitch shit. She was saying some shit like a black bitch. Was she talking like a black bitch?
I don't know.
Because black bitches when they talk shit, nigga.
Look, my problem.
They get black bitches talk shit in your face, nigga.
My problem with Kamala isn't. See, the problem with my problem with Kamala isn't that she's black. Yeah, but
I would say she has black DNA, but I wouldn't say she's black.
Dude, her dad's Jamaican.
Jamaicans ain't really black. They Jamaican.
Jamaicans are black.
No.
Watch the Olympics?
Jamaicans is Rastaman. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers Rastaman.
The Jamaicans, man. Oh, which by the way, the Americans have been fucking tearing into that Jamaican ass because the fucking Jamaicans ain't want shit because the Americans are taking it. But that's besides the point. No, she is black, dude. It's just, but the problem is, the question is...
Okay, why do you say she's black?
Because, look, she is. The question isn't, does she have black DNA? The question is really, is she a sellout? That's the fucking question. It's not if she's black. It's really, is she a sellout? She's incarcerated black men and fucking held black men past their conviction.
Yeah, but see, you got to understand, man. Black ain't just about fucking, you know what I'm saying, having some black skin or some shit. Having a black daddy or a black mommy?
Well, let me say, was Obama black?
I mean, he was an Afro-American, African-American.
Look, I would say that fucking Kamala is, if you want, and now we're splitting hairs, Kamala is more black than I think Obama was. Because Obama...
If she ain't fuck no niggas, she ain't black. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't let no nigga hit her with that, you know what I'm saying? No. With that real nigga dick, you know what I'm saying? Then bitch, you ain't black. And I know she didn't do it, because if she did, she wouldn't be cooked up with that dude she with right now. Because that motherfucker look like he got a Peter Weeder. You know what I'm saying? He got a Peter Weeder. You know what I'm saying?
What's a Peter Weeder for the audience? What's a Peter Weeder?
You tell me what you think a Peter Weeder is. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I am Peter Weeder, by the way.
Oh yeah?
They call me Peter Weeder Wheatstraw, the devil's son-in-law.
It's like you're a fool.
That's my grandma. That's what she called me. You know what I'm saying? My family name, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? No, like Peter Weeder Wheatstraw, devil's son-in-law.
What does that mean? Peter Weeder Wheatstraw.
Peter Weeder Wheatstraw. You know what I'm saying? Dolomite. He had this thing about this guy named Peter Weeder. You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Okay, Google. Who is Peter Weeder?
Here you go.
She don't know. Alexa, who is Peter Weeder?
From zoneborst.com.
She don't know.
Weeder is the founder of FateRx Incorporated.
Alexa, stop. See, that's some black history type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Peter Weeder, Wheatstraw, that's Dolomite. He's an old comedian. You know who Dolomite is?
I know who the son of Dolomite is.
Well, Eddie Murphy did his biopic. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're going to move on because, you know what I'm saying, that motherfucker that Kamala Harris is fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is surrounded by little dick energy. She's right now going against a motherfucker named Donald Trump, and he got these little old hands, so you know this motherfucker got a little old dick. He ain't doing shit. Donald Trump, I mean, maybe that motherfucker, man, maybe that nigga Donald Trump banging them hoes out, nigga.
You think so?
Maybe he banging them hoes out, but he was fucking with them little girls, so I don't think so. Because if when you a real nigga sitting like this right here, you ain't even thinking about no kids. You ain't thinking about no look, you know what I'm saying, like calling up Jeffrey Epstein. Hey Jeff, let me go ahead, you know what I'm saying, come to the islands. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Nigga, is you out your goddamn mind? Real niggas don't do no shit like that. That's them Peter Weeders doing that. Them little small motherfuckers.
Well, look, as I was saying, I think Kamala is more black than Obama. I know we're splitting hairs, but the reason why is because with Obama, his dad was Kenyan. He was African. He wasn't really.
But you telling me you telling me about her genetic code. You ain't telling me about her motherfucking social, political motherfucking.
Now, socially, I would probably say that Obama seems more authentically black with the black experience than Kamala does. I don't know.
I would say both of them. Yeah, I would say because he's got a black wife. You know what I'm saying? Now Michelle is actually giving him credibility in the black. You know what I'm saying, in the black community, because without Michelle, Obama's out of there. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you talking about black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing about this nigga black. He went to Harvard. I mean, you got black people that went to Harvard, but dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not looking good. It's just not looking good for Obama. But Michelle puts him back in the game. But Kamala Harris, There's nothing besides her DNA that says that she's black. And this is the reason why people get away with saying that she ain't black. Because everybody just run around talking about Trump. He was saying, that bitch ain't black. That bitch ain't black. Oh, she's black all of a sudden. Oh, really? She wasn't black last week, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can say that because it's obviously true socially that this bitch don't fuck with now nigga. If she see a nigga, every time she talking to a nigga, she tell a nigga what she finna do to that ass. Nigga, I'm finna fuck you up the ass, nigga. You finna go down, nigga. Tell on the mother niggas, you know what I'm saying? Or else your ass going down, nigga. Kamala being black, I don't see it, man. I don't see it. It's just not there. It's like she's obviously got a black dad from Jamaica or whatever. And I mean, her dad was like, her dad was Jamaican. So she's, I don't know, man. Like, her mom is from India or some shit, but I think her dad's mom was married. No. She was her dad's mom was like, no, I think her grandma was a slave or something for this white dude or something like that. And then that white dude, Jamaica, they took away the slavery in Jamaica. So then that white dude, he got reparations for having to lose all of his slaves. So he got all his money and then went to motherfucking Ireland, you know what I'm saying? And then bought up a bunch of slaves and started slaving there. But I think her grandma is, you know what I'm saying, like the baby mama of that white dude. You know what I'm saying? And then her baby, I think it led to Kamala's dad. And then Kamala's dad got with an Indian chick and had Kamala.
By the way, I think, what is Kamala's dad's name?
I don't know. He's insignificant.
No, I think his name is actually Donald.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird.
Yeah. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Kamala, I would say, you know what I'm saying? Like, she is on a black platform, which is the Democrats. So she's got to push on her blackness. She's got to use it. You know, she has that card. She has it because her dad is Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see her. See, when you say Marcus Sykes, Black Jesus, the Antichrist, now you're talking black.
Right.
Now you're talking about some shit where, oh, you look that nigga up, he on Facebook talking shit.
But her message isn't ever. Her message doesn't sound pro-black. It sounds pro-woman. It sounds pro-LGBTQ.
But see, okay, the question of that right now is she's supposed to be accepting this Nabi Nation soon, but who the fuck is your vice president going to be, bitch? Now they talking about having what's his face, Buttigieg. If she elects Buttigieg, dude, no. If she elects Buttigieg. Dude, no. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Buttigieg, you know who Buttigieg is, right? Motherfucking senator from Pennsylvania. This motherfucker's gay. He tried to run for the president, thinking we finna have a homosexual president. And now, since we didn't vote for him, okay, so because, you know, the Democrats, that's what they do. They always try to elect their vice president. So whoever the vice president is with the Democrats, that's who's finna be they finna try to push as president the next go round. They did that with Clinton, with what's his vice president?
Al Gore.
Yeah, Al Gore. They did it with Obama. His vice president became, but Al Gore won the popular vote. Then they went with Joe Biden. And Joe Biden's the president now. So whoever Kamala gets in that White House as her vice president, the Democrats are just going to try to use that person to actually become president. But see, I'm looking at it like this. Okay, like we was talking about earlier, the Republicans are looking bad, dude. They're looking bad because when we go back in the last 20 years, dog, going all the way to 2000, okay, Bill Clinton did good, Bush did bad. Obama did good, Trump did bad. Biden, you know, he did good because he got Trump out of office. So he did good, actually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So you would say that Biden did a bad job?
I would It looks like it feels like it's a bad
Okay,
job.
really? Who? You know what I'm saying? You got to weigh him against Trump. So who do you think did a better job, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
Really?
Yes.
Why would you say that?
Look, man, I know we had some social issues, right? Socially, it felt divided, but I think in terms of economics, fuck it, I think it felt like Trump was better.
No, you can't give that answer, dude.
Yes,
you have to give a real.
That's a real answer. To tell you the truth, that's a layman's answer. That's what most people would answer. Most people that ain't fucking all intellectual. Into
So what? But
politics
wait a
and
minute,
shit.
I don't even know what your answer is. What was your answer?
Trump did better than
No,
Biden.
okay, but why?
I'm telling you because it felt okay. If you want to go, the CPI Consumer Price Index was a lot better under fucking Joe Biden.
Okay,
You wouldn't see
easily that was Obama's doing. That was not Trump's doing because it takes 2 years at least for anything Trump signs to make a difference. And the first 2 years is what you're talking about of Trump's. The first 2 years of Trump's setup is what Obama did. Now, this is easily what people can say because it's true. But anybody would say that Trump did bad because Trump didn't last but 4 years.
Hey, fucking Bitcoin through Donald Trump's presidency went up 3,400%. God damn it. From the time that he stepped into the office to the time that he left, 3,400%. Compare that to Joe Biden, it's only been 50% increase of the Bitcoin. So even that,
And you're gonna use that as a metric to say that no, dude. Either way it goes,
look, man,
Biden outdid
dude.
Trump because Biden stole Trump's fucking, election.
Man,
I mean, he didn't steal
dude.
it, but he kind of he was the incumbent, and he fucking beat that nigga out.
Look, people vote with their pocketbooks, man. That's what the fucking if the Democrats lose this election, dude, the stock market dropped today like 1,000 points on the Dow. Of course it's skewed. Fox News, they ran of course they skewed it. But they ask, who do you feel safer with when it matters of economics, Kamala or Trump? They said 40% felt safer with Kamala, 52% felt safer with Trump.
Okay, but back to what I was saying, dude. Okay, Joe Biden obviously did better than Trump. Now we're looking at okay. Is it going to be Trump or in most people's minds, right, that don't know about Black Jesus, it's going to be Trump or Kamala. Now, if Kamala wins, which it already looks like she's going to beat Trump.
You know what, honestly?
But wait a minute. If she wins,
Yeah.
right? If she wins,
Yeah.
then the you know what I'm saying, Biden would have went the Democrats always go 2 terms. They're got a good record. They're going 2 terms every time. So if she wins 2 terms, then the Democrats will hold the White House for 12 years straight. So and if Trump wins, then we ain't talking about nothing but 4 years. He's got to get the fuck out of there after 4 years, unless he's seriously going to do some dictatorship. But he's going to be too old to even fucking think straight.
You know what I did think was a little bit weird was he did say, I think the weekend previous, he said, and then 4 years, it's going to be so good, you won't even have to worry about this anymore. You know, he implied.
Yeah, but he cleared that up saying, he was talking about, the Christians that don't vote. You just come in and vote for me this time, and then you won't have to vote anymore. That's what he was trying to say. You know what I'm saying? At least that's how he cleared it up. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the Republicans are looking fucking bad. They're looking real bad, dude. You know what I'm saying? Their record is fucking horrible. And if Trump wins, that's only 4 years. Now you need another candidate. You need another candidate, motherfucker. And that Vice President Vance, he had a 27% rating.
Oh, yeah.
It's not looking good for Trump. It is not looking good. So right now, we just need to see what Kamala gonna do. If she put Buttigieg in there, oh, bitch, you done fucked up. Because a lot of motherfuckers would rather see Donald Trump in office than Buttigieg. You know what I'm saying? But all she needs is Pennsylvania. She's got Michigan and a bunch of other battleground states. She just needs to secure. She's already pretty much got secured all the other battleground states. She just needs to secure Pennsylvania, where Trump got shot. And it's, you know what I'm saying? And Buttigieg is from Pennsylvania. So the idea is to Get him as the vice president to secure that shit. But that'll be a dumb move, bitch, because he's gay. And it's just like, okay, look, ain't nobody hating on gay people, but we don't want no gay president. And that's what people gonna be looking at. No, motherfucker, y'all gonna try to make the Democratic Party is gonna try to give us a gay president. Fuck y'all, motherfuckers. And people gonna be fucking getting up and coming to vote for Black Jesus the Antichrist. But you best believe that. If she puts Buttigieg up in there, they either not gonna vote for Trump or Black Jesus the Antichrist. She gonna lose a lot of votes because people, man, they don't nobody hate gay people. People don't hate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you seen that? You seen the situation with that chick in the Olympics, that intersex chick?
Oh yeah, she was in there. She was
she hit that bitch,
and she was
45
like,
seconds. That bitch was out.
She was like, yeah.
Knocked that bitch out. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, that was something that was going on in the news this week. I mean, we forgot to put it on there. I kind of thought about to talk about it, right? But that situation, but I think there's people that said her record was 12-5. 5 women beat her.
5 women beat that intersex chick.
That's and then also who the fuck knows with this shit? But
she looks like a dude. She doesn't even have no tits, right? She don't have no tits.
I don't know, man.
She don't have no tits. She hit that bitch, and that Chinese, was it a Chinese bitch? She looked Chinese, Italian. Oh, she was Italian, but she looks Chinese or something like that. She was like, oh hell no, started crying and shit.
Oh man, you can't be crying.
But that. See, that's what women do to try to get off of shit. They to try to get sympathy. And to try to, they actually fight battles doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Boo hoo hoo. Get him. Get her. Boo hoo hoo.
Well, according to, man, and I don't know the specifics of this, but, there's just few loose titles you read here and there. You're just scanning the internet. There's so much shit that, we go through in the course of a day. It's just, some shit said that she had a vagina at birth. So, she had a vagina at birth.
Yes, she can have a baby.
Then what's the problem here? I mean, is she not a woman? She has a vagina at birth. What else could you say that she is?
She can have a baby. She's got a pussy and she can have a baby.
Then why is she?
You can fuck that bitch. I could fuck that bitch.
Well,
and she ain't got no tits though, so she can't breastfeed the baby.
But what's the controversy here? If she had a vagina at birth,
Well, everybody was looking at her like, you know what I'm saying? We don't think that because she don't look like a damn woman straight up. She looked like she manly. She got some cheekbones and shit, dude. Yeah, she looked like a man in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she looks like she got my build. Dude.
She got, her arms and shit. She hit that bitch so hard that bitch was crying. She was like, "Wah, that was too hard." And I mean, dude, like.
There was fun. It was funny, but I was watching, I think, a track and field event, right? And there was I think it was a rate, maybe the 200, maybe I think it was the 400, right? There was, the person who won it was somebody named Tran, you know what I'm saying? And I think they were Vietnamese, but they fucking look like a dude, man. And I was like, oh shit, they're clowning us now, man. This motherfucker's name is Tran.
Yeah, Tran.
Yeah, those.
Well, you got a lot of people in China named Tran.
Yeah, but they like, come on, they look just like a fucking dude. Like, look like me. Like, if I put my hair up in a little fucking ponytail right here, let's put a little fucking rubber band on it, and I say, all right, I'm now in the woman's whatever. I'm gonna go run. That's how that motherfucker looked.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But like the Olympics, man, they got it over there in Paris. Paris, yeah. And they came out with all these gays. You know what I'm saying? Redoing the what do you call it? The
Last Supper.
The Last Supper. Yeah, they had a big fat tranny acting like Jesus, and a whole bunch of other trannies acting like the disciples.
Right.
And they finna bring us the gay Olympics, I guess, in Paris. And now we finna have a gay vice president with a woman president.
But the thing is
dude, this is not looking good, man. This is not looking good.
But the question is, why is always what is the fixation with these platforms always making like gay, I don't know, fucking, is it propaganda? Like, what is, you know what I'm saying? What's the end game of it? Like, why are they always?
I mean, they're trying to make gay people, I guess, feel better about themselves. And then, yeah, I guess they're trying to make them feel better about being gay. Because if you're gay, you're going to feel conflicted. Why? Because this is a this is a contradiction. You know what I'm saying? You are a walking contradiction as a gay person.
You know what's very interesting? I met somebody this week, right? This motherfucker told me, he said, it's very difficult being a rich person. I was like, really? He said, yeah. And I said, shit, well, I do not have that problem. And he goes, yes, people look at me and they want, they're never really genuine. You always got to wonder about what they want, you know? Fucking, and I don't really have any friends. It's very lonely. And I was like, oh shit. And I said, how much are you worth? And he said, $350 million. I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Man, don't listen to a punk ass rich motherfucker like that, dude.
You know,
don't listen to them motherfuckers, because the motherfuckers are sitting there acting fucking like some fucking assholes, dude. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Man. The hardships of a fucking multi-millionaire. What the fuck? Get the fuck away from me, dude. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm having a hard time because I'm so rich. Get the fuck out of my face, dude. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to hear that shit.
You having a hard time because of $350 million?
Doug, life is hard for a motherfucker, but you know what I'm saying? Not for a motherfucker that's rich. You just fucking you need to go ahead and commit suicide because you have no reason to live. You have no reason to live because what is the fucking point of life? To go and make some millions. Well, you've already got it. Your life is over. You're already a success, so fuck you. Fuck you. Just go on vacation for the rest of your fucking life. Disappear. We don't want to see you. We don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, now, if you've actually done something to create $300-something million, then you have a life. You know what I'm saying? That comes with $350 million. But you got a lot of motherfuckers didn't do a damn thing to get $300 million.
Well, but you know, the dude was, I think he was gay. He had the aura of a gay guy. But I think it's like whenever we look at these platforms, we look at the Olympics, we look at, I don't know, Disney, right? Mm-hmm. You know, like we say, these are very influential, powerful entities, and they're like, whenever we put the decisions in front of the people, the executives, they're gonna slant toward gay in the modern era. They're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And the question is, why are they always doing it? And it's just like, well, you know, it's like, well, it's more likely, I think. Why is it that these super rich guys are gay? That's the question.
Man, look, because becoming rich is, you know what I'm saying, it's not based on working like everybody else. Becoming rich is about, you know what I'm saying, stealing money. Okay, stealing money is about, like, you know what I'm saying, like walking up in a bank, pulling the gun, shit like that. That's not hard work. You know what I'm saying? That's more of a kind of a nerdy thing than it is like a hardworking thing. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, you know, homosexuals, they are not about working hard, even though they do work hard at, you know what I'm saying, coding and jobs and all that kind of stuff. This shit's hard, but it's like they like to do sit down jobs, things that they can do to sit down. Right. And so, yeah, they've taken all that shit, all those positions. But it's like, okay, when you get a lot of money, you start turning gay anywhere it go because your life is gay. You know what I'm saying? You're buying gay clothes. You got a gay house. You know what I'm saying? Like these big, fantastic houses. This is gay houses. But it's like, dude, these homosexuals, they got a lot of power and shit because they got a lot of money, because they holding a lot of positions in the tech world, just like we talked about before. In the tech world, in the art world, in Hollywood. Now it's, you know what I'm saying, they're starting into politics. And see, homosexuals, you know what I'm saying, they're just, I guess they want people to I guess forgive them, because ultimately what they're doing is wrong. I mean, there's no question about that. There is no question about that.
Are you sure about that?
Well, if you think you're not sure about that, then why don't you tell us why you don't think that, you know what I'm saying, you're sure about that? Because it's obviously, you know what I'm saying?
No, look, no, that's not what I was saying. I actually was playing the devil's advocate.
The state of Texas cannot sustain itself if everybody's gay. So
Right.
we only homosexuals are like 2%, maybe 3% at the most. Okay, that's not black people. Black people is like 13%, 14%, 15%. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, Mexicans are like what, 20%?
So 25%.
25%? Okay, so gays are a minority and a protected class. So, I mean, like, I guess people are going around and beating them up and shooting them and killing them and shit. I don't know, but I guess maybe that's the case. But I don't think so. I've never seen nobody beat up on somebody because they were gay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But these gay people want us to feel a certain way about them. They want to be accepted. They want you to like them. And it's like, you know, everybody
It's
is
fine.
cool with
I mean,
cool with
it's
gay
cool.
people.
The problem that we have, if we have any problem with a gay person, is if you like my friend Paul, who was gay, who was insufferable, and he was a fucking asshole. He was a fucking, and I say was because he passed away, and I know, but it's like whenever I think about him, I'm just like, I was having a conversation with a friend yesterday. I was like, he was such a fucking asshole, man. Just fuck this guy, man. I wanted to kick his ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm surprised I didn't fucking do it at least once. I said, man, you know the problem with that motherfucker? The problem is he ain't ever been punched in the face once. You know what I'm saying? And that's if that might be a fucking problem with, you know, because gay guys, I don't know if they're going to necessarily be the most physical and fight or some shit. I know they're gonna be less likely to play football. They're gonna be less likely to play sports. They're gonna be less likely to do shit that's physical. When you do shit that's physical, you find out real quick you're just a man, just like everybody else, and that makes you humble. It gives you skills for life too.
Well, I guess right now we are having the gay Olympics, and you know what I'm saying? They got this chick up here who has a pussy that looks like a man. She's got genetic code of a man, and she beat motherfuckers down. And I mean, I mean, you know what I'm saying? These days, dude, it's 2024. It's diversified to the point where, yeah, we got all kinds of people. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, everybody deserves, I guess, some acceptance, right?
Right.
Okay. So that girl didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong, but they're having a time trying to figure out how to categorize her correctly, because it in a way you can see that it's not fair in a sense that she's got manly attributes about her DNA. So I don't know, man. I mean, how can you classify? How are you going to tell her she can't operate as a woman? You know what I'm saying? When she is physically capable of doing the same thing a woman can do. That these trans men or whatever, these transgenders, they can't do that. So that's a tricky one, dude. That's a tricky one. So it deserves to be in the news. It deserves to be talked about. But what then can you say or do about that? I don't think there's nothing you can do or say about it, man, because she's actually a woman. I think that if that was a man, I think, yeah, we would have a problem. I think what we need to stop doing is putting men and women in the same category. You know what I'm saying? Just because this guy likes to put on a dress doesn't make him a woman, obviously. So we can't just throw any dude with a dress on in a ring with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's obviously not going to be the smart thing to do, because all of our sports heroes are just going to be guys dressed in dresses. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Well, look, all right. Well, let's go ahead and kind of start moving through some of our topics. Is there anything particular where you want to start here? Back to school. Hey, that's a very lighthearted topic. Let's kind of talk about that for a moment. Back to school.
So when is everybody going back to school?
Next week. And you know what the kids are going back to go do?
No, what are they going to do?
I don't know. Because it ain't going to be reading. Reading at an all-time low. Kids can't read a Chick-fil-A menu. It's terrible out there, man. I think these kids put more thought into their Halloween costumes than they do into what's in the book. Am I right, fellas? Look, no, I'm you know, it's I think, look, man, this week I saw something, and let's really think about this, right? Is this music? I think in particular, Like I was thinking about black music, right? If you go to K1, you know, for rap music, right? It's 2016. I was done. That's when I was done with rap music. I'm like, okay, this is too crazy for me. I'm done. I ain't doing this shit no more. No rap music from before that era. So once in a while I'm flipping through, and if we put this shit on, it's just like, it sounds like rap music. Okay, like Lil Durk, Lil Pump, NBA Youngboy. Okay, these are names that I've heard before. I can't tell you one song that they've done, right? Like fucking, we got, what do we got? Okay, let's look at other rappers. 50 Cent, right? Ice Cube, Eazy-E, Tupac, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye, right? These rappers, they're probably, man, there's a hit or two, 50 Cent in the club, right? You might like that song. Many Men Wish Death Upon Me. You might like that song. You could, there's different hits that are fucking iconic from a lot of these rappers. These new age rappers, these Lil Z, Lil Pump, all these guys, dude, I can't name none of their songs, man, because there ain't nothing that they're producing that I think is actually fucking good. And I know it's gonna sound ageist because I'm older, but I'm telling you, there's just this music, and I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds ageist. I know what people are. Yeah, you're getting old, and we thought the same thing about your music. Your music sucked, but I'm really fucking listening to the music of these kids. And this shit is terrible, man, because the themes. God damn it, I know what it sounds like. I know what it sounds like. The themes are going to be about lean and fucking popping pills and fucking girls twerking and fucking girls selling OnlyFans pics, and the kids listen to this shit, and it really is fucking off the most. I think is the most damaging toward black culture than any of because with Hispanic. But see, what's interesting? White kids are gonna do what white kids are gonna do. You know what I mean? They're gonna do whatever. They still have the influence of white culture around them. Black kids, they're in danger to this music. Hispanic kids, I think, are interesting because when you are Hispanic, you're caught between three different worlds. You're caught between your heritage, which is being Hispanic, right? But you gotta fucking now understand like white culture, right? And then there's also black culture. So there's a question of which one of these ways are you going to be influenced more by? Because as Hispanic people, if you look at them, every Hispanic person kind of carries. They lean one way or the other. Which side do they borrow more culture from? White or black, you know what I'm saying? Which side, you know what I'm saying? Me, I borrowed more from black culture, honestly, because whenever I started because my parents, they were, immigrants, so it was like for me to learn about music. My first music was actually fucking like Puff Daddy.
But I mean, think about it. Like, what appeals to you more? Like, you got pop music, you got even Mexican culture type music. Yeah. You got black music. You even got African. Yeah. And I don't know about Europeans and Chinese. They don't even got no goddamn music. Right. Them motherfuckers ain't got no music. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what stands out to you the most when you like music you like to hear?
It just depends on the era, like how old.
No, I mean right now, dude. Like
right now.
Like really, what stands out? What stands out the most? Does pop music, Taylor Swift, stand out
right now?
Most?
Right now, honestly, it's Latin pop.
Latin pop stands out the most to you?
To me, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But tell me one of those artists.
Maluma.
Maluma? Mm-hmm. Maluma. Who the fuck is Maluma?
Maluma or Bad Bunny?
Or Bad Bunny? Oh yeah.
Oh, there's
okay. Bad Bunny.
Okay. Sure.
That sounds like some black shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's really playing into black culture and shit, right? Okay, then that's playing, because that ain't no like traditional Mexican music, I would say.
It's Puerto Rican, but yeah.
Or it's Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I would say it's going towards hip hop.
Yeah.
So is that what you're saying? Like hip hop stands out I mean, it could be classical. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the European shit. Or it could be, you know what I'm saying?
Dude.
I mean, what stands out, dude?
I'm telling you right now, what stands out the most to me is this fucking like
Country music?
No, 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 man. It's banda music, which is like the that music that's like motherfuckers would say that's circus music, like that shit. And I'll tell you why. Because
Man, you got some strange ass taste in music, dude.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I like it all. In the words of Puff Daddy.
You like it all.
I like it all.
You a music whore, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You a whole music.
But it just depends on what era I was in, because in the like my mid-20s.
No, I'm talking about right now, today, dude.
Latin music is what I'm most into right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but like kind of different eras, like my early 20s, I was into fucking rock. Like it was all fucking rock. Then my mid to late 20s, it was like black music, and now I'm into fucking like more Latin music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like music in America or music in the world, I would say, you know what I'm saying? The pinnacle of it is you're coming to hip hop and pop music. You know what I'm saying? And right now the Africans are trying to come up with this African beats or something like that they talk about. And they're trying to compete with hip hop in America, and they're trying to say, what's better now? Is it African beat music or this hip hop shit? And I'm like, dude, you can't compare those two. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're talking about, it's not even talking about hip hop. It's just talking about black music, period. And I'm like, dude, you got Michael Jackson, James Brown, and all the oldies and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's not going to compare when you talk about the Africans against Americans,
right.
Black American music. You know what I'm saying? Africa compared to Black American music? No country in the fucking world is gonna come close to American music, because all the genres spawned from America. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, the contemporary genres. You know what I'm saying? Like they all spawned from here. All this modernized music is coming straight up out of America, just like the modernized technology, the modernized fashion. Well, maybe fashion is coming from other places, but you know what I'm saying? Like, black people with this, you know what I'm saying, with music, it's always been like we've been under the ground, you know what I'm saying, trying to reach out, trying to do something, but reflecting on the hardships and the political bullshit that was going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, nowadays, fast forward to today now.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's done branched out, and now this music is supposed to play on black culture, but black culture is diversifying to the point where it's like, okay, you got black culture that's fit for white people. You have black culture that's fit for Latin people, like what you were talking about. That's just black music fit for Latin people.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got black culture fit for black people in the South, black culture that's fit for black people in the West, that's fit for black people in the East. I mean, it's like it's done branched out, kind of like different forms of rock. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's about a different thing. It's not about hardship anymore. It's just about like trolling and acting like you're better than everybody and stunting with a bunch of money. So that kind of like killed the whole soul of the music. Now the music these days is not really soulful in any kind of way.
Well, I think here, because there's something going on with this rap music right now, because Shannon Sharp interviewed LL Cool J, right? And he asked him, is rap music dying, right? And then LL Cool J gave his response. I kind of forget what he said, but it was a very smart response. But the fact that he's even asking that fucking question tells me that maybe this genre is it in trouble? I mean, it's a question. We weren't asking that like 30 years ago.
No, it's not in trouble, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because there's no fucking body coming with anything better. It's just in a situation.
Okay, but then why can't we just fucking say we're gonna just listen to the old shit? We ain't even gonna consume none of this new shit. We got plenty of music back here. We don't need none of this.
I mean, that's what people are doing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, the old shit is, man, that shit's still popping. That shit's still bumping.
Yeah.
If you go to any kind of bar with any kind of class, they're finna be playing a bunch of old stuff, including Michael, Prince, you know what I'm saying, James Brown, all kind of stuff. Dude, the rap that's out today or the music that's out today is an attempt to make music that was as good as they did in the past. You know what I'm saying? So these artists come and go, come and go, and come and go. Drake was a false front because he was supposed to be this new brand of to base the future on. But it's like, no, Black America rejected that shit because for so many reasons, but mainly because there's no soul in that. You know what I'm saying? That's just about making money and stunting, specifically about that. And it makes sense that he's rapping like this because he came from the group that would call themselves the #1 stunners. And they are not fucking good at making music either. Lil Wayne sucks as a motherfucking musician.
Lil Wayne?
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
I don't know about that one.
Lil Wayne
is one of the best rappers of all time.
Okay, look.
Maybe top 10.
Okay, but this is what Lil Wayne will do. He'll be like, I got a whole lot of money. And he'll say it in a way that's so sophisticated and complicated that it seems like this was awesome. This is what we call punchlines. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Punchlines and shit like that. He's like the father of punchlines. Set up, punch, just like, you know what I'm saying, comedy. You know what I'm saying? He's making you think this and then he says this. But this is just word trickery. Mm-hmm. Okay, but we're going to write the Constitution, right?
Right.
Okay, the Constitution is, you know what I'm saying, that's raw, you know what I'm saying, like dictation. That's words, meaningful words. Okay, playing with the words is not going to make it better than what it is. You're not going to fucking sit here and have the whole country running behind some fucking piece of paper that's like inside, and you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, playing with motherfucking words. No, the words need to be saying something. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That is serious. Lil Wayne is not saying anything. In fact, Lil Wayne is no different than Kamala Harris. You see what I'm saying? Because Kamala Harris is somebody that's like, oh, okay, we're finna roll with white supremacy, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this money. We're gonna come up and we're gonna this and that. Kamala Harris is, you know what I'm saying, chasing the American dream based on white supremacy, and she's being successful. Same thing with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is not coming from no kind of struggle, really. The motherfucker was rolling with a crew and making big money at 16 or some shit. So he's an uptown nigga. This new style, run around skateboards and shit on a whole different type of, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle. Okay, now this is not, good music is not coming out of that. Bullshit, candy rap, which everybody, all these little kids are now addicted to. So when they spawn as music artists, they're going to morph themselves off of Lil Wayne's candy rap. Because, dude, I'm sorry, Lil Wayne is candy rap.
Well, let me ask you, you know, and I was talking about this. Is this music, I don't know, what's your idea of how this affects black culture, black kids growing up? This music, is this brand worse than what the fuck we was listening to?
Yeah, I would say that it doesn't have any substance. It's just, I mean, dude, it has no substance. I mean, Eminem is about the only one out today really in the rap game that's really making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are songs, dude, that he's putting out. These rappers are putting out same type of shit I put out, freestyles. These freestyles that I'm doing are not really songs. A lot of people think that I'm supposed to be doing this or that, or I should be having a chorus, or I should be like, no, this is just a freestyle. This is just me, you know what I'm saying, playing around with the magic that I got. I can sit down and really put something badass together, but I'm not funded by some big budget. This is not finna beat Billboard's top hits. This is just going nowhere because we are in a situation where good music is not heard. It's just not gonna be heard, you know? So I'd rather not waste my time trying, you know what I'm saying, to run through a brick wall when I know I can't. You see what I'm saying? I mean, music culture in the United States right now, dude, it's at a standstill. You know what I'm saying? We still got a few. Eminem is one of them. He's just about the top, dude, when it comes to making actual, you know what I'm saying, quality fucking music, dude. You know what I'm saying? You know You got a lot of motherfuckers like Gucci Man, this and that. Like, these motherfuckers are coming out and just doing something to make money, to satisfy the formula for these little motherfuckers that want to hear this shit. Saying cool shit, just like Lil Wayne. It's no different. Saying cool shit. That's it. Saying cool shit, cool. Acting cool. You know what I'm saying? But Tupac was a revolutionary. Biggie was like fucking exceptional. You know what I'm saying? These guys actually had charisma and character. Lil Wayne has no charisma or character. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, he does not look appealing in any kind of way. Never did. He doesn't even try. He's given up on trying. He just comes as a caricature of craziness. So that's
right.
like the new style, coming as a character of craziness. Then all these, you know what I'm saying, dreads. It's like, okay, Lil Wayne, he picked the baton up or whatever, right?
From who?
He passed it to Drake.
Oh yeah. But what was funny is, this week Drake Skip Bayless on Friday, he left his show undisputed. Skip Bayless was Shannon Sharp's co-host. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. He left, and it was weird the way that Skip Bayless left the show. He's like, he wrote a tweet. It said, "Hey, this is to let y'all know that this was my last show," basically, and he tweeted that out. And then he tweeted on something with Lil Wayne, and it said, "Me and my man Lil Wayne, here on the set of Undisputed for the last time."
Man, I get so fucking sick of these goddamn celebrities. Okay, look, if you're a celebrity and I'm a celebrity, right? I don't even fucking like you. I don't even like your fucking music, right? But in front of the fucking camera, in front of all these fans, I'm gonna be like, Lil Wayne is fucking, man. I mean, T-kizzel, your music is the best, man.
It is the best.
You're one of my top, this, that. Lil Wayne, this guy is. They all shine each other on like it's fucking bullshit. Don't never listen to an endorsement from a fucking celebrity standing in front of another fucking celebrity. They just gonna fucking sit there and suck each other's dicks and act like they really did something when bitch both of y'all motherfuckers ain't did a goddamn thing. Y'all are commodities from the motherfuckers who really pushing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is the Jews and the fucking Hollywood freaks and shit. Some fucking gay motherfucker put both these hard ass niggas up here. These hard ass thug ass niggas on the motherfucking microphone these days is, you know what I'm saying, taking orders from some gay motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they acting like 50 Cent acting like he this, he that. Bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, all of these motherfuckers out here, dog, done fell the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Because a real fucking talented person, a real person who has fucking talent, you know what I'm saying? He's not getting in. Why? Because the way the music business works, it's all about pimping. So, okay, wait a minute. How are we going to get from, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne killing the game. Okay, now I need another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I need the motherfucker that I can control. A little bitch ass nigga. Drake, yeah, pull that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? These are little pimp squeak ass motherfuckers that ain't shit. And then they prop them motherfuckers up in front of everybody and be like, this is your fucking leader of this music genre. And the people fucking eat that shit up. But not the real niggas. The real niggas just sit back and be like, look, I ain't gonna hate on y'all, but fuck that shit. They don't just come out and be like, oh, fuck that nigga, all that shit. It's just they talk amongst each other and be like, man, that shit weak as fuck, man. That nigga Drake fucking trash, nigga Lil Wayne, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how real niggas be talking. Because I talk to real niggas all the time, and we be sitting there like, nigga, that shit suck. Nigga, that shit suck. Nigga, that shit suck. I'm sitting here, every nigga I know was like, Drake sucked before all this shit went on. Then all these kids all of a sudden like, oh shit, I didn't realize it. That nigga suck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And Kendrick Lamar came out and fucking pointed the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Eventually it was going to happen. Some real nigga from the United States was going to say, okay, look, fuck that nigga.
Well, DMX, he said it about Drake. He's like, I don't like nothing about it. I don't.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, it's something about him.
That's why they was
voice.
laughing. That's why they was laughing on the Breakfast Club, because it's like when you're in the celebrity world, dude. It's like this is the audience. You know what I'm saying? This is the audience. You got backstage, and then you got on stage, and then you have the audience. And the audience is a bunch of clueless motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about nothing. They just want to have fun. They don't give a fuck about the politics of all this shit. So they'll take anything. You know what I'm saying? They'll take Pinocchio, an actual motherfucking Pinocchio, put him on stage and say he's a top rapper. They will roll with that shit. And you know what I'm saying? And look, they got writers back here that'll fucking write this shit up. You got the beat man over here, and you got the fucking producer with all the money over here. So Pinocchio finna go to number 1. Because what is a song? A song is, these days, is some bullshit. It's bullshit. I mean, give me a song from Lil Wayne that ain't bullshit.
6 foot, 7 foot.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9. Okay, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9 is kind of like a what you call that's a jingle. So a jingle is something that just makes it feel familiar and all that shit. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, 9. He didn't make that up. You know that, right?
No, I didn't.
No, that is a jingle. That's from something else that is, you know what I'm saying, already tried and tested to ring in people's heads.
Or we be steady mobbing. We be steady mobbing. Okay, you're a goon. What's a goon to a goblin? Yeah.
Okay, you're a goon. What's a goon? Okay, this is what Tupac said. Is there a heaven for a G?
I wonder if they haven't got a ghetto.
I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. Yeah. Okay. What's a goon to a goblin?
What's a goon to a goblin? Yeah. Lil Wayne, that's all you gotta say and mention, and I will never stop like I'm running from the cops. Hopped to the chauffeur, and took me to the top.
See, it's fun. It's fun. What, you know what I'm saying? It's fun. What's a goon to a goblin? That's fun. That's entertaining. That's SpongeBob.
Yeah.
That's SpongeBob SquarePants.
What's it?
But is there heaven for a G? That's a psychological question for every black motherfucker that's out there. That's a book. That's a book. That's a title to a book. Okay, that's a lot of information that every person that listens to rap that is gangstified and out in these streets and shit can sit there and actually think and make them think. They're sitting there listening to this music and bumping their head, and the motherfucker sitting in the back seat and they listening to that shit. And that shit is making them think twice about what the fuck they doing.
Be steady, mob.
But if you sitting in the car with motherfucking Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? You in the car with these gangsters and you got Lil Wayne playing, and he's like, "What's a goon to a goblin?" You know what I'm saying? You be like, that's gonna crank you up to the point to where you ain't gonna think about is there a heaven for a G or anything like that. You're not gonna be thinking about anything real. You're gonna be thinking, oh, this guy's the greatest guy. Is there a goon to a goblin? Nigga, I'm gonna be a goblin or a goon. I'm gonna be a goblin, nigga. So now you out here gobbling up Lil Wayne's bullshit, thinking he's all this and that when he's nothing. Not in real life. Not in real life.
I just you cannot reach me on my Samsung. I'm busy fucking the universe and give the universe my damn tongue.
And really, I talk about Lil Wayne because that's where the rap game. Lil Wayne is where the rap game goes down. That's where the rap game goes down and starts being about bullshit. And it's like they try to say, okay, it's okay for it to be about bullshit now because we done stopped because Tupac and Biggie died and shit. Now we're going away from all that violence and shit like that.
But you know what I've heard before, that really the beginning of sort of the pop sound of kind of like, maybe you're right, maybe Wayne is the beginning of that lean candy rap fucking pill pop.
Dude, all these rappers out here today are copying Lil Wayne. Tell me one rapper that's not copying Lil Wayne.
Look, I don't know. All right.
In a sense, they are. Everybody's looking for a midget now.
Like
ugly midget is what everybody's looking for. If you're a pretty midget, like Kendrick Lamar is supposed to be a pretty midget.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is kind of Lil Wayne, but
yeah. And what's his name? What's his name? You know what I'm saying? Damn. What he said? He said Gucci gang. Man, spend that racks on Drake, man. You just said his name, Lil Pump. Okay, he's just a fucking like almost like a off-white version of Lil Wayne. He looks the same as Lil Wayne, short motherfucker with fucking dreads. It's all the same fucking thing now, dude. It's all really branching off of Lil Wayne.
You know, but what I heard before, and I think it was interesting that the beginning of sort of the morphosis of rap was Nelly. You know, when we're going down.
Nelly was doing what Nelly was doing what the prophecy. Nelly is playing into the prophecy of rap. The prophecy of rap is that rap innovates into it morphs into kind of like a universal sound where it's playing on both rap, rock, pop, and country all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers have been trying to do that, and like right now they can't do it. So Nelly was the closest you was gonna get to that, because see, in order to have a super duper star to beat Michael Jackson out, you're gonna have to have somebody that could fucking, you know what I'm saying, like do this shit. But these motherfucking rappers, they can't do it. They can't dance and shit. They just, you know what I'm saying? So they try to make it cool to just do that same old two-step. They try to make that look cool. But no, it's like, nigga, if you're going to perform, then you're going to be like, what's her name? Taylor Swift or the Queen Bee, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce, you finna be out there dancing. You finna be singing, dancing. You're going to have the microphone just like Michael Jackson. That is it. That is the ultimate performer and the ultimate performance.
By the way, you know, Tupac, what am I saying, Tupac? Puff Daddy, he's been kind of quiet as of late.
Yeah, because he's not a star. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Back to this music, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, dude, okay, we need America needs a music star. We got nothing but Lil Wayne's to pick from. And that's not going nowhere. But the Lil Waynes, you know what I'm saying, can be pimped. They're midgets, so they're being pimped by 6 foot tall gay motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So how you gonna find some real talent when it's all about pimping little midgets out? That's all it's about now. You know what I'm saying? And the major pimp is the kids. They're just trying to pimp out all the kids. It's not even about culture no more. It's simply about pimping now. That's why it ain't nothing but lame ass motherfuckers rapping. And whenever you see somebody doing music, it's somebody lame, dude. It's not somebody with real motherfucking like character.
Right.
It's not somebody who, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna find nobody, dude. I mean, Eminem just dropped this album, dude, and I listened to that shit. And you got to give it to him. The dude is 50-something years old. And he's sounding, you know what I'm saying, like he's, you know what I'm saying, like younger. But he's killing all these little kids. Because like a lot of them, like Soulja Boy, he just saying, Soulja, Soulja, Soulja. Because it's not even about making music no more. It's just about vibing now. It's just a vibe. These kids have never had a real pop star come out, jump, like go crazy. The shit that they're seeing, dude, is nothing compared to what we've seen in the last 30 years with pop stars and rock stars and rap stars.
Sure.
They think they know what a rap star is. They think they know what a music star is. They think they know what a star is. There ain't even no stars out, you know what I'm saying, at night anymore. There is no fucking star, dude. They're dead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Eminem is one of the last ones, but Prince, Michael Jackson, bunch of motherfuckers, man. They're dying all the time, even still today, because they done got old. But it's like, dude, you're not seeing anybody big, period. They're all trash. And they all sound alike in the rap game. They all sound like Lil Wayne. So there goes your motherfucking hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But people are still hungry for something new. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're searching, but you ain't gonna find it. These kids have been turned out on bullshit.
They've been turned out. Well, look, let's kind of keep moving. Halloween costumes. God damn it! No, let's not.
Halloween costumes.
You know, I just, you know.
Wait a minute, dude. Wait a minute. This is what? August?
Yeah.
Dude, no, it's too early.
Come on, man.
Halloween costumes, dude. It's just what? This is August.
Shit. Well, we don't have to spend a lot of time on it. We just mentioned what we're thinking about.
Okay, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about being Shawn Michaels. Yeah. Anyways, find me on Facebook. I'm doing the Shawn Michaels pose. All right, we got next topic. Hey, what you gonna be for Halloween?
I don't know. I don't think this early on shit,
Man,
dude.
you better get ready. It's coming. Soon it'll be here. All right, let's move on. Any of these things? Who is Prince Charming? Maybe.
Okay, Prince Charming. Let's get on to Prince Charming.
I'm Prince Charming. Marcus is Prince Charming.
No, I'm not no fucking Prince Charming, dude.
Donald Trump is Prince Charming.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's
I'm
get
ready.
into it. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Prince Charming.
Yes.
What do you think about Prince Charming? I mean, we know what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is what the ladies are looking for. This is the motherfucker in their dreams. When they go to sleep at night, they dream about Prince Charming.
Yeah.
They think that when they wake up one day, they're going to go to the store or something, and Prince Charming is just going to sweep them up off their feet.
Well, let me tell y'all. Unfortunately, ladies, most of y'all are just not qualified for Prince Charming. I'm just sorry. It is what it is, and you know yourself. If you was a prince, would you date you? I mean, really? Would you marry you? Would you? I mean, come on. Like, no, but for real. You know yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like Cinderella.
Every girl thinks they are 10, so they
Really?
they probably would date themselves.
Really?
Would you date yourself?
Yeah.
Really?
Nah.
So if you had a twin, you'll be fucking them.
Nah. Actually, if I had to date myself, hell no, I wouldn't date myself. Are you fucking?
I wouldn't date myself either. So
You know what I'm saying? But see, this is us as guys, we can be realistic. We're like, hell nah. Because we know we're flawed. The world tells us every day we are.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, ladies, just most of y'all, and it ain't, but, you know, the question is, why is it that we think this? You know what I mean?
Why do we think what?
Why do we think why do I think that most women are not qualified for Prince Charming? What evidence do I have for me to get to this conclusion? I think that, you know, when it comes down to it, it's not y'all's looks. That's not what's disqualifying y'all. Most of the time it's a character thing, man. Y'all know yourself. You pretty enough, sure, but man, are you beautiful on the inside? That's the real question. Because if you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside, maybe you can marry Prince Charming. Maybe then you're dateable for Prince Charming.
But wait a minute. First of all, we got to figure out who the fuck is Prince Charming. Like, who is this guy? Can you name one guy that really represents Prince Charming in 2024? Like, who is this heartthrob that all these girls are fucking looking at that's so fucking awesome? It definitely ain't no goddamn Puff Daddy.
Motherfucking
I mean, you know, white women and black women and Mexican women or Latin
Dak
women.
Prescott.
Zach Prescott. Black women don't like him, so you must be talking about white women.
Oh yeah, white women like
White women think that he's Prince Charming.
maybe, yeah,
Why do they think that?
because he's successful. He's has high status as the quarterback for the Cowboys. He
No, I think quarterback for the Cowboys.
yeah,
Girls like those kind of guys.
why would
I know guys like those kind of guys, but I'm talking about girls.
Why wouldn't they like the quarterback of the Cowboys? He's the fucking quarterback.
I mean, dude, you're talking about like these bitches that want to fucking go and get with a cow or with a fucking ball player. That's a typical type of chick that's kind of like heading towards prostitute mentality.
Well, that's what we're fucking talking about here.
I don't know. No, we're not. We're talking about Prince Charming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What does he look like for these girls? And a fucking quarterback, I don't know, dude. To me, that's no. I don't.
I saw a video yesterday, right? I was trying to prove a point to my girl. I said, listen, whenever girls, they name their perfect guy, I tell you what, you know, because it's like me, I've made it a point where I'm in relatively, you know, decent shape. I've always kept myself working out. But also, guys, I'm short. I have to. I knew if I don't keep myself in decent shape, motherfucking tall dudes are always gonna get the girls over me. Because I can't be short and fat.
Okay, but wait a minute. Prince Charming, dude.
Uh-huh.
I don't see how a quarterback represents Prince Charming. A quarterback is just some motherfucking kid playing football with a lot of money.
Well, that's what a prince essentially is. He's just some.
My apologies. I don't understand.
A Prince Charming is a man of leisure when it comes down to it. If he's a prince.
In 2024, you're telling me that a fucking quarterback is Prince Charming.
Or maybe a movie star of some type. I would have said Justin Bieber, but he got turned out.
No, dude. Okay, look. You know how, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got this guy and all the girls is like, they don't do that for goddamn quarterbacks.
Well, they don't do that for nobody nowadays either.
Exactly. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what the fuck is a Prince Charming.
Look,
what the fuck? How do you charm these bitches by presenting yourself as Prince Charming? Like, no, a quarterback. Fuck that. Fuck him. He's a fucking idiot.
Or like Jason Momoa. Like I would have said, maybe.
Okay, now we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
All right.
Yeah.
Him?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Okay.
We got a Prince Charming. You know what I'm saying?
Is he a Prince Charming?
I mean, according to these women, he is. According to these women, man, a Latin-looking guy or a brown guy, you know what I'm saying, with long hair, and I guess a look at his face with a nice smile. I guess that would do it, right?
Okay.
That's what girls want. You know what I'm saying? That Prince Charming, is that a Prince Charming for these ladies?
Sure, why not? He's the prince of some dominion.
You know what, dude? I don't know, dude. I don't know.
By the way, have you ever seen those lists that they call the most eligible bachelors in Dallas type of shit? Ugh, disgusting. But have you ever seen those things?
Mm-mm.
They're fucking weird. Anyways, I'm like, none of these guys seem appealing. But you know what was funny? That one time we went out a long time ago, man. And we sat there and he was talking about some shit, and this dude fucking walked by. He was like some nerdy white dude, fucking was wearing shorts. He was walking like he had a stick up his butt. He fucking was wearing a polo, just walking by, and it was like kind of at night. And you said, that right there, him, that's top notch in Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those are the types of guys usually that on something like D Magazine ended up getting like, these are the most eligible bachelors in Dallas. It's weird. Those are the guys that these magazines tell us are the Prince Charmings of our city.
But see, princes in reality are not charming, because Prince Charles, that motherfucker is not charming. He looks bad.
Prince Andrew.
He's messing with Epstein's little kids and stuff, so he's bad. You know what I'm saying? Meghan Markle's husband, I would say maybe he was charming at one point, but he doesn't look very charming. He looks like he's a kind of a beta male to the point where he can't fend for himself in the world. He needs to be a prince or something like that in order to be valid. But I mean, I don't know, dude. I was trying to figure that out. Like, what the hell is a Prince Charming look like? How do you become that Prince Charming?
Well, I think it's really impossible to be a Prince Charming, right? Because I
think the concept is probably just gone out the window, because when I look at Disney, it's not about Prince Charming anymore. No. It's about Cinderella.
Yeah, but they also, like, Prince Charming is like, what was it? Like, that whole Sleeping Beauty got politicized, right? That like, oh, this man didn't ask for consent whenever he woke this girl up.
Yeah, they've demonized him.
Yeah.
So I mean, dude, I think Prince Charming is out of date. So, I think we've passed that. You know what I'm saying? That threshold. Guys, I think we are perceived a different way.
Now we're perceived as colonizers and oppressors.
Yeah, we some oppressive motherfuckers. So, I guess we're in a. I guess we're in a situation where guys just don't look good. There's no guy that really. I mean, Brad Pitt. You know what I'm saying? But he's kind of old now, and
Because it's like it's popularized, and women will talk about they talk about the roles in relationships, and they always make modern women, not always, but there's a contingency that says they want their wife to behave like a slave type of shit. Like, so there's this negative connotation about what the man does in the relationship. Fuck. So, yeah, dude, fuck. I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do.
What do you mean, in a relationship?
Mm-hmm. No, man. I mean, it just seems like everything that man in the modern, we've never heard like, oh man, men are so great for whatever they do. It's always these men are oppressors and they're fucking trying to, they're trying to control you and in the relationship type language. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I guess Prince Charming is now looked at as oppressive and as not good enough.
But why is it that guys are in the mainstream just, it's always like, if we are bad, everything, all our qualities are just negative?
Because I believe it has something to do with our attitude towards women now. I think that we've changed our attitude, and I think it's more of a competition now between men and women. Mm-hmm. Instead of men competing with men and women compete with women, I think it's like all of men are competing with all of women, at least in the United States. So, there goes Prince Charming.
Sure, okay.
Why would a woman see a man as charming and Prince Charming?
Sure.
I mean, I think the top guy right now is Lil Wayne and Drake. And there's nothing Prince Charming about them. So I think that's obscured the idea and the visuals of a man being something like a Prince Charming.
Look, it's Mike Holiday. What's our topic for
what's
today?
What's going on, Mike? Over here struggling, man, trying to figure out what the what the situation of a Prince Charming is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we're out here swinging and banging, still dropping hits, as they say, right?
Yeah,
dimes.
But apparently, you know what I'm saying? It's switched over to where men are in competition with women and women are in competition with men directly. So when guys and girls get into a relationship, they are directly competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like the woman and the man are, doing the same thing and finding this equality or whatever. And I think in many cases, the woman is even dominant. You know what I'm saying? She's got more money or whatever. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I'm with a lot of my friends, that's the case. They're with a girl. They just getting out of prison. She's got, all of this, going on.
Damn, they got a girl straight out of prison?
No, the guy just got out of prison. A lot of guys get out of prison and then they got to get back with their baby mamas and stuff like that. And they kind of moved up or held the fort.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then these guys, they got felonies now. So now you can't really operate as a man in the world. You got to operate as a boy, a second-class citizen. Like when a white man was like, boy, you got to operate as a boy instead of a man and be like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me like that. No, I can talk to you like that because you're a felon. No, you know what I'm saying? You're excluded. You're not welcome here because you are a felon at this job place. And in the job market, period, you're not welcome. So all the guys with felonies, you know what I'm saying? Unless they start a business, their girls are probably going to be more dominant and they can operate with that. And I think, guys, I would say, that's, I'm trying to find one guy who is representing a Prince Charming. Some men who men can look at and say, okay, that's a model for how I should operate. And in operating that way, women will find me
LL
attractive.
Cool J.
Okay. That sounds good. LL Cool J, yeah, he never fails. He never fails to charm these bitches. But you know what he does? He just licks his lips and shit. That motherfucker be like, so I guess that's how you charm these bitches. You're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I think, man, shit has changed, dude. So, do you think it's changed for the better? I mean, you go back to the 90s, you had all these great guys. You come back today, no great guys. The great guys of our day are Donald Trump motherfuckers and shit. Fucked up ass dudes that really aren't great in real life. Lil Wayne, fucked up dudes that are not great in real life. Drake, fucked up dudes that are not great in real life. Like, it's all fake today, dude. It's like these guys that are supposed to be our role models and shit for us and our kids. These motherfuckers are not fucking. That's not real. Like, I wouldn't want my kids to be looking up to Puffy, Jay-Z. None of these motherfuckers, especially 50 Cent. Fuck that nigga. Now, Eminem, I would say, yeah, I would like it if my kid looked up to Eminem. Because Eminem is a quality type of motherfucker. He went from nothing, fucking trailer park, all the way to the top of the fucking world, dude. All with, you know what I'm saying, with his skill and determination and hard work. I mean, he's a white boy in a black man's world, and because of that, he has to fight harder than the average black guy. So the average black guy is more laid back about their rap career. They're not trying as hard as Eminem. And that's the reason why he's outdoing them. You know what I'm saying? And they want to hate on him and be like, oh, he's white. He said some shit about black people. But it's like, fuck all that shit, man. I just want to know what the motherfuckers, what quality of work you do. Because who gives a fuck whether you're racist these days or not, whether you're gay or not? None of that shit really fucking matters. We need somebody who got some quality motherfucking abilities. Somebody who's determined and does hard work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And somebody who has integrity, man. A motherfucker who's for real. You know, and you don't have that today. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard for all these black kids to look up to Eminem because he's white. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see Prince Charming, dude. I don't see it. So I don't see a role model.
Can Eminem be Prince Charming?
I mean, yeah, in a sense, but I mean, he is damaged. So he's psychologically kind of fucked up, you know, from just being a drug addict and an abusive childhood and shit. But I mean, but that's what makes him, you know what I'm saying, like, in a way, kind of great, because he overcomes all that and actually outputs quality work. You know what I mean? Which shows us, hey, you know, we're all damaged and fucked up, but we could still excel in some kind of way if we apply ourselves. So, I mean, he is valuable. You know what I'm saying? He is valuable, but he's less than Tupac. You see what I'm saying? And I will put him as less than Biggie as well, because both of them operate as sane individuals. I mean, Tupac may be a little overboard, but they still operate as very intelligent, smart, and sane people. You know what I'm saying? The rest of these motherfuckers, dude, I'm not seeing it, dude. Like, I'm not seeing anything as far as a good role model. So I guess we're just gonna have to, like, I don't know, just become, you know what I'm saying, individuals, I guess. You know, we can't emulate each other anymore.
Word.
I mean, okay, so the next one is, let's see, sex versus love. Okay, sex versus love.
Yeah.
Okay, which one of those would you say is more important?
Love.
Love?
Yeah.
Why?
What are we talking about? Like, to the earth or in a relationship?
Obviously. You know what I'm saying?
In a relationship?
You can't have sex with the world.
Probably I think it's gonna be love. Yeah.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Because, man, I had a psychologist one time tell me, he says, man, you can be with somebody who, you know, who you find it, you know, like the hottest chick in the world, But if she's got a fucking nasty attitude, eventually you will find her unattractive.
She said if you love somebody, you're eventually going to find them unattractive?
No, if the person can be like really hot, but if they have a nasty attitude, eventually you'll find them unattractive.
Yeah, most hot chicks or whatever are unattractive inside.
Sure.
I mean, you know, perfect tens. What the fuck? Yeah, this is gonna be unattractive. But I mean,
you know what sucks? Whenever hot chicks do stand-up comedy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't like any of them.
Like
Whitney Cummings is horrible. But women, back to the subject, dude. We gotta stay on subject. Like, let's say, love or sex. Which one is better? Okay. Well, I would say I don't know, dude. Like, I would say that's a hard one. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard one because I guess it's gonna be love. But I want to say sex.
I mean, sex is important, but yeah.
I mean, if I love a girl, I mean, I've loved girls, and the sex wasn't that good, and those girls, I would rather be with them than the girl that had the best sex.
Right.
I would, you know what I'm saying? It's because I guess it's more with it whenever there's love involved, because it's not some superficial shit where I think sex is a little more superficial. I think love is more about like everything about that person, everything about what the relationship is and how this relationship is operating. So I think love would be more important than sex. But could you love somebody that you weren't having sex with?
I mean, am I in a relationship with this person?
Yeah. Like, say, you know, something happened to her. Like, she says, like, I had a homeboy. His girl said, I don't like to have sex or something like that. And they were together for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They were together for a little while, but they ended up breaking up.
Okay. Was it because they weren't having sex?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that's exactly why, but I would say that played a big part in it. Mm. So I'm thinking like, okay, if you were in a, you know what I'm saying, relationship with somebody and y'all never had sex or there was no sex, would love continue? How long could love last? I mean, how long would that relationship last? Mm. I mean, you may love that person for the rest of your life, but is that the kind of relationship you want to have with somebody that you love but can't have sex?
Oh, wow.
I mean, how long can you love somebody that doesn't want to have sex with you?
Is she healthy?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I mean, maybe that's a mental issue. You know what I'm saying? Because later I see this girl on a fucking dating site.
Look, man, I mean, you know, Patrice O'Neal, he used to say sex in a relationship is kind of like a fork to a meal. You know, it's like, it's not the fucking main, it's not the main course, but it's a fork and it drives it forward. Like without that fork, you really can't eat that meal. So that's why you need it, you know, and that's what that is. Or like in a car, it's the wheels to a car. It's not the engine. It's not all that shit.
Well, then that's going to say that sex is more important.
You think so?
Sex is more important than love. And I kind of felt like that was the truth. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it from the beginning, but if you can't maintain a relationship with no sex, then sex is more important than love.
Well, listen, older people, right? We're talking about motherfuckers who are just like 50, I mean,
they having sex.
60, 70 years old.
Old people are known for this shit, dude. Old people doing sex and drugs in them little retirement communities. They known for spreading STDs quick.
You know, there's some relationships, man, some marriages, and I don't think they're ever really happy where they're not having sex. You know what I mean? Like, I think I heard the other day about this chick who hadn't had sex with her husband for like 3-4 years or something like that.
I think if you're not having sex, then the love is going to fizzle out. It'll still be hanging on a little bit because of all the time you spent. But if there is no sex, then I think it's going to fizzle out because motherfuckers are going to start. It's not. I doubt that somebody is just like don't have a sex drive anymore.
Right.
I mean, that could happen, of course. You know what I'm saying? There's ailments like that. But I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like that one guy that was sitting in the wheelchair, the scientist.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, Stephen Hawking. I mean, there's no sex.
I
mean, maybe-
I heard that he was possibly hanging out at Epstein Island.
Yeah, I heard maybe some, but okay, maybe. I mean, I mean, maybe there's no good sex. So he had 4 different wives. He would run through them. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I think sex is probably a big part of it because if this bitch is willing to deal with this nigga and he can't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Then okay, maybe they worked something out where they called a guy over to fuck her. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna maintain a marriage when you can't even move?
Man, wasn't that weird though, man? Motherfucker was the smartest guy in the world, and he's got that condition. That weird?
Well, that will make you the smartest guy in the world. Because when you're forced to do nothing but think, and that's all you can, and that's the only way to fend for yourself in the world, you're gonna think like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna think a little more. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, like if I'm in a relationship with somebody, and in fact, I would say this: when I've been in relationships and I stopped having sex with that person, that relationship failed. And I would say that at the beginning of the relationship was even based on the fucking sex. And I would say the love was actually based on the sex. So again, yeah, that proves to me that sex is more important than love. So fuck some love. Fuck love. Tough love.
I mean, it is important, but it's not like. I mean, it's best if you got both. I mean, some relationships they only got one or the other, right? So I think in any healthy relationship, you want to have a mix of both, probably.
Okay, at the beginning of the relationship, the sex is good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be.
At the end of the relationship, the sex is gone.
Right.
Just about every time. You're not fucking the shit out of each other. You know what I'm saying? Fucking shit out of a bitch, and the next day you should be like, nah, fuck this shit. Nah, you hadn't fucked her for probably like about 5 months. It's probably been 2-3 weeks, 2 or 3 months, month and a half. It's been a while.
True.
So when it comes to relationship, sex is more important than love. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's looking like, yeah. It's you know what I'm saying? Sucking some dick. It really comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? In this world. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's that fucking simple. Sucking and fucking. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's the point. Like, I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, do you want to have sex because you love somebody? No. But if you love somebody, do you want to have sex? Maybe.
Yeah. Well, let's keep moving. Keep it moving. Yeah.
We did the Prince Charming Dr. Umar.
Dr. Umar. Well, I mean, I'm not sure that's really that different than what we're talking about with Kamala, but I thought it was. I was watching his commentary. He was saying, because I've gone back and forth with you on this thing. I mean, like Trump is gonna win. But then Kamala last week they made her the candidate. I was like, shit. I started questioning him, man. Is she gonna win? Dr. Umar says that fucking she ain't gonna win. And but the Democratic strategy is that there's 10 million more registered women voters than there are men. So they're counting on getting a bigger proportion of these registered female voters out to the ballots. They're hoping that that's enough to get fucking Kamala over the hump and beat Trump. Because the Democrats want to keep that presidency to do their bullshit like they always do.
Yeah, but I mean, Dr. Umar, man, This motherfucker, Dr. Umar. I'm going to say this. He's a necessary voice in the realm of voices that we have today.
Okay.
Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out and understand who we are as white people, Latin people, and white people, Indians, whoever. Which we're all trying to figure out who we are and where we stand in the big picture. Right? Okay. So Dr. Umar is far this way, right? Yeah. He's far this way. So he's saying things that is outlandish. But not everything he says is wrong to everybody. But it's going to be hard for you to really believe in everything that he's saying. But he says a lot of stuff that necessarily needs to be said. And a lot of the stuff he's saying is actually true. He just goes to the extreme because I heard him talking one time and he was saying something about how reverse racism. And he was like talking to white people and he was like, if y'all see, you know what I'm saying? When you show me a town where the black people are controlling everything and manipulating, then, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you up on your offer. I will say that, I'm saying black people are capable of racism. But it's like, wait a minute, we don't have any. And then he was like, well, we don't have any. We don't have any black people controlling whether you get a job or not, whether you go to prison or not, whether this and that. And you know what I'm saying? No black people are controlling all facets of a town anywhere in the United States. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, you got these people that say, well, you got black judges, you have black police officers, you got black, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, but these people are working under white people who are controlling that situation.
What about Atlanta?
White people controlling that situation.
Okay. All right. I mean, usually it's a black city. That's the biggest black city, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe Baltimore, but I think in terms of like, kind of like being cosmopolitan, that's the fucking city, Atlanta. It's Black Hollywood.
Well, I don't know too much about Atlanta, but I'm willing to bet that it's not really all black, like black people are portraying.
Okay.
I mean, Oak Cliff in South Dallas, that's not all black. It's not controlled and run by all black, but it's a lot of black people over there. That don't mean it's run by black people.
Sure.
That don't mean it's all black. All these companies over here are from black people, and all the rules and regulations are controlled by black people. No, that shit is not controlled by black people. Black people just got jobs. You see what I'm saying? In something that's controlled by the person on the top is going to be a white person, because I don't know, but I think he was right when he was saying that. But then he says a lot of stuff like, oh, you shouldn't be getting with white and black people, shouldn't be intermingling. You know what I'm saying? In relationships, and black people, we have to come together against white people. I don't really see that as an option or the right thing to do, because that goes against the idea of equality. We're talking about equality. You know what I'm saying? So what Dr. Umar, to me, what he does is he shows us what inequality looks like from a black person's standpoint, from where they are, you know what I'm saying, from them doing what they want the way that they think it should be, or where things are operating in favor of black people. That would be kind of like the exact opposite of white supremacy. Is like some black supremacy. He speaks from that motherfucking point, which gives the people a chance to see, you know what I'm saying, like the difference. Because everybody's acting like black people are holier than thou, to where they will not, you know what I'm saying, they don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some of us do. So we've got that, and he puts it out there, the thought process and the reason for the thought process. So that's good, because we need to dissect that thought process and really look at that and then find out what's wrong with it, because there's obviously something wrong with that. Same thing like there's something wrong with white supremacy. The only answer is equality. That's the only answer, dude. And I mean, in America, yeah, we're pushing to actually define equality and freedom for everyone. Now, I've done that in America 2.0, the direct democracy upgrade. but I'm banned and shadowed and all that shit online. But that's what that is actually about. What Dr. Umar is about is separation. He's about segregation. The same way the Ku Klux Klan are. Same way the white supremacists, same way the rich are. The rich want to separate the rich and the poor. They don't want us to intermingle. They don't want us to go to the same schools. They don't want us to go to the same coffee stores. You know what I'm saying? Here's the rich white coffee store. It's called Starbucks. Here's the poor black coffee store. It's called Racetrack. You see what I'm saying?
Racetrack.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean,
hey, I like their coffee. I like it better than Starbucks.
I like the price better than Starbucks.
I like it better than Starbucks.
Oh, yeah?
I don't really.
Yeah, Starbucks is overrated.
I think the coffee is like kind of bitter and it tastes burnt.
It's just sugar water. Caffeine and sugar water. I mean, like, dude, you can only dress that shit up so much. It's Kool-Aid. It's fancy Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? With a pep in it, with some pep in it. But still, it's like, okay, Dr. Umar, dude, he is a necessary voice so that we can start working this shit out, because black people are never going to be the dominant motherfucking race. It's not enough of us to do that. But at some point, we got to work out the differences between white and black to where we can find what's going to satisfy black and white in a language of equality. And I think that's where we are right now. Right. As, you know what I'm saying, citizens in the United States, we're trying to figure that out.
Well, I mean, when I used to be a teacher, man, it was like, dude, just some shit it's got to be fixed from the communities from within, right? I mean, it just is what it is. Like, fucking, like, the music is fucked up, right? So that's one fucking thing. So if the music's fucked up, the psyche's gonna be fucked up. You're gonna have generations of kids that are gonna be coming out that are gonna be dope fiend out, and girls that are prostitutes. It's just what the fuck it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think we gotta fucking start maybe there. Women, they got their own issues, right? They're fucking living in this world where there's all these Prince Charmings in here. You gotta be realistic. Women, y'all gotta fix y'all's own. Y'all gotta look at each other in the eye and say, shit, listen up, heifer. You weigh 285 pounds, all right? And you got 4 kids. Ain't no fucking Prince Charming coming for you, all right? You tell.
Oh, they know.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
they know ain't no Prince Charming coming.
I mean, unfortunately, at the end of the day, we have to understand something, and that's called laws of physics, man. It is what it is. This planet is not perfect, man, and it's not fucking magic either, you know. And fucking, there's laws of karma, cause and effect. You put some bullshit in your mind, you're gonna some bullshit things that you're gonna do in your life, you know. Yeah. People just got to fix the situation, their own fucking shit. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, what else is there to do, really?
Not much, but let's see. I think we've pretty much covered everything.
I think we have too. I don't know, but with Dr. Umar, he was talking about that thing with Kamala. He was saying that the Democrats are counting on getting more and more of the votes. I think with Trump, he possibly, I think he can beat her, because I think, as Umar said, he beat Hillary Clinton, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's a woman. She's a white woman. So it's like, the question is for women is, do they trust this woman of color more, or the difference is going to be white women. Do white women trust this woman of color, or do they trust this white man?
I mean, really, the thing is, okay, like we talked about last time, dude, everybody wants something new, because what people want is a change. They want a change because psychologically they understand that this ain't working. It's working for some people, but not everyone. And most of us is everyone. So there's a push to change. And you will see it read out in the votes. Now, Donald Trump actually represented a change in a lot of fucking ways, even though he fundamentally is the same thing that we've always had, which is some rich white man, you know what I'm saying, who is a white supremacist. We've fundamentally always had that, but he's a different kind. Obama represented that same thing as a change because he was just simply a black guy, or a guy with black DNA, actually. Okay, Kamala actually represents an even more of a change than them two motherfuckers, because she's a black and a female. You know what I'm saying? And many would argue that she's more black than Obama, because her dad was a Jamaican. Obama's dad was a goddamn African, Kenyan. You know what I'm saying? That's almost white supremacy right there whenever you talk about somebody from Africa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a little more closer to the niggas. The Rastas is going to be closer to niggas. And that's what black is. It's a nigga. Africans are not black. Europeans are not black.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, we talking about America. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers are black. Now, that's a real black president. Okay, Kamala is the closest you're going to get to that. And then with her being a woman, okay, this is certainly going to be a change. So she just don't need to fuck that shit up by putting some gay motherfucker as her fucking vice president. But let's just see. Let's see. I think that, you know what I'm saying, if she does that, it's anybody's game. Because right now, she's fucking got the black vote. But that'll fuck the black vote up for her.
That's right. Well, listen up, everybody. Let's run it down for the rest of the day. Do we have an outro? That's
Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. Well, look, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Monday Night Raw. We went through some ideas. We was talking about Dr. Umar, the controversy with Kamala. Is she black? Because you had Donald Trump say that she maybe isn't black. So we talked about that for a moment. And we got back to school. The kids, man, y'all's music is possibly just running y'all through the gamut. I don't know, but y'all gonna have to wake up and listen to the oldies. Maybe those are gonna be better for you. We also went into modern black music. Yeah, we talked about that. Sex versus love. All right, which one is more important in a relationship?
We might have to come back for that one, because you know what I'm saying? I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it came out sex, but love is supposed to be the.
You know, you it felt like one of these things that you was like, maybe all week you was sitting there thinking about it. Like, this is more important. This is more important. And then you came out here, and then it came out the way it came out. You know what I mean? Maybe you felt about it different throughout the week. But here we are. Right? I
mean, I think they're both important in a good relationship, but if you drop the sex, I think that's gonna fucking kill the love,
right?
Or the you know what I'm saying, the quality of the love.
Okay, and also Prince Charming, is there one that left out there? Well, I think we got the best we could come up with is LL Cool J. Damn.
Yeah, LL Cool J still Prince Charming to these hoes.
Cause it ain't the Fresh Prince no more. Okay, and then we finished up with talking, and then we went back to talking about Dr. Umar, and it just kind of his perspective about the way he sees it, separation between the races, and he's an interesting guy. Actually, I kind of thought it'd be very cool to see him debate Marcus. I don't know how we can arrange that.
This motherfucker he's on some Marcus Garvey back to Africa shit. Look, black people are never going back to fucking Africa. Fuck Africa. Fuck the whole goddamn continent. And fuck every African in that motherfucker. That's what is just the subconscious of every black person in America. We don't give two flying fucks. Why would we? There's no good fucking, you know what I'm saying, answer to that question. So therefore, no, we don't. Now, that probably sounds bad, but it's not, because it's the truth. It is what it is. It is what it is. The truth is based on something.
What's that one country called, it starts with an L? It's close to the equator in Africa. It starts 5 letters. Lemur?
In Africa?
Yeah, because it's like, that was set up like in the mid 1800s. Black folk went back to fucking Africa. That's what that whole country is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I heard about that. But it's a failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, ain't nobody, like you know, when a hurricane hits, people don't disappear. You know what I'm saying? People's houses get blown down, and, you know what I'm saying, fucked off. And guess what? They rebuild that shit. And they say, what? I'm not going nowhere. Why? Because this is home. This is fucking home, dude. Dallas, Texas is home to a lot of black people. They're not going nowhere.
Sure.
No matter what a white motherfucker say and do. You can be as racist as you want to be to us down here. We're not fucking leaving. We're standing our fucking ground. You go anywhere in the United States, motherfuckers are at home like, fuck you. I'm not going nowhere. Who the fuck do you think I am? I'm not an African. I'm not going to Africa. So Umar, on that back to Africa bullshit, black people get the kumbaya, nigga. That shit is bullshit. Ain't nobody trying to hear it. Ain't no black people trying to hear it. Half these black people are like not even trying to work with it. Like I said this before, black people are the real Americans because we actually operate independently. We don't operate like a group.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need to hide behind each other and shit. We just do our own fucking thing, and we'll go against each other if you fucking wrong. Black people gonna fucking tell each other that, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, just because you black don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? When it come to white people, just because you white, they'll fucking do all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, you're a great actor, you're a great rapper, and this and that, just because you're fucking white. And they say that because white people aren't good at anything. They're just not good at anything. Black people, we scrutinize your ass. I don't give a fuck. Because, nigga, you better be good if you're going to represent us.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're not going to get no fucking free rides and shit with black people just because you're black. You got to fucking prove yourself. And I think that's more American than anything that anybody else is fucking talking about. Because every other fucking race is just kissing ass to this. Like Ramaswamy, I'd be damned. If I was an Indian, I'd be like, get that punk ass looking motherfucker out the way. No, I don't want him representing me. But Indians are like running behind Ramaswamy simply because he's Indian.
Sure.
And they just like the idea that, yeah, there's going to be an Indian in the government or possibly the president. That hypes them up. But it's like, wait a minute. Y'all are suckering to anybody that's Indian. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous because you don't want nobody representing you. That's just a fucking piece of salami. With a fraudulent, no good motherfucker like Ramaswamy. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck that. Black people, we don't play by this shit. We go against each other. So best believe a lot of black people, most black people as a matter of fact, are going against Dr. Umar. And that's the reason why he's such a big voice in the media, because there's conflict with what he's saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, let's go ahead and sign off and get the AI girl to run it down.
I mean, she ain't going to say too much.
And that's a wrap for this week's edition of Monday Night Raw. We hope you enjoyed the ride with Marcus Sykes and T-kizzel, Market Sykes, Black Jesus, the Antichrist, and T-kizzel. Stay tuned for more outrageous stories, laughs, and raw conversations next week. Thanks for listening, and remember to keep it crunk and real until we meet again on Monday Night Raw.
All right. We'll catch y'all later.